Hey everybody, I am just doing a show me your stash video for Jameson Caine's 500 subs contest. First, congratulations on the 500 subs, Jameson Caine. And second, this is good because I oftentimes don't completely look at my stash because I don't know. I'm not really a collector. Like, I know some folks are a collector of miniatures. As much as sometimes I like to paint a miniature just to have one, like most of my miniatures I'm intending to use to game with, and so whenever I see my stash, I just see stuff I'm not using. And so I'll start with just a couple of things that are just either painted already or stuff that was sort of already off the sprue. But basically, these are just some Eldar Striking Scorpions, which I used in game when I first started gaming again. Like, they're only base coated, but I haven't really been using them in my list for a very long time, and they're on the radar for me to redo. They got a color primer on them, and that's it. This is actually a new thing. I did a bit of a video on it, but it's the Ultraforged Greater War Demon. I'll be doing that in the near future. I got a little primed Infinity miniature there. This is just a bunch of things, but I just have a few Space Marines and some Terminators from the Assault on Black Reach set for my Knights of Griffin that are just floating in there that I need to do. Most of the rest of the stuff, I don't have that much that's partially painted. Most of the rest is brand new in the box. I've got some Infinity stuff. I've just got, let's say, like, I guess 4 miniatures and then just like 1 larger miniature there to do. I got this for free actually at my gaming club. Somebody didn't need it. It came with a color set or something like that. Morg's gift, I've got that. This is some Forge World bits, but they're actually for 40K for a project I'm going to do, but it's a little bit of a secret. So, but it's not really my stash, or just some bits. They're not full miniatures. I've got the Land Speeder and some Chaos there to do, and I've also got some tactical. This is actually some Wraith Guard, which I bought to use to do as Wraith Blades. And sorry for the shaky camera here. The Tactical Squad, Rhino, Forge World Deimos pattern Rhino. So lots of Loyalist stuff here with a smattering of a little bit of Chaos and a little bit of Eldar. As well, I've got the Drop Zone Commander starter set. That's actually going to be coming up really soon. And then I also have some historical stuff. I'll start with bolt action. I haven't really been doing a lot of bolt action in the last 6 months because I've been playing more of it, but not really painting. I do need to get around to painting some of this stuff. Some of it is just stuff I've not been able to use too in my games, but I got the Thunderbolt Razorback. I was going to do that like a year ago, and I just got other things got in the way, and it just got put behind, literally, stuff, and I just haven't done it. I've got the Screaming Eagles Airborne to actually add to my bolt action as my next infantry squad for larger games. A U.S. Airborne Howitzer, a U.S. Howitzer for the Army. Got a 50 cal HMG team, and a U.S. Army Command, which I'd really like to paint these guys up. In addition to that, this was, I think, was just a freebie that I got, and I got a Sherman right here. It's in with a 76mm cannon, so I'd like to do that. For muskets and tomahawks, I have another whole set, but this was an incomplete sort of damage set, but it's mostly there. I ended up getting it replaced, so it was kind of like a freebie in some ways. So, you know, so eventually I'll be getting around to that. Other than that, for musket and tomahawks, I just have some boats and a bunch of bases. I do have some civilians here. They're basically, these are really nice, and these will be up probably next for musket and tomahawks, but they're basically Minden miniatures, and the civilians are gentlemen and ladies, and then also gentlemen and ladies, the same ones but on horseback. So kind of nice, and really good for civilians and scenarios, because Mexican Tomahawks has so many of them. I think that's about it. You know, it's a fair bit, but I think I've had worse. I don't know. I'm making some good headway. So, alright. Well, congrats on the 500 subs again, and there was my stash.